Hi, it's Patrice. um, I've been taking forever to do this. I need to figure out exactly how I want to go about this, but I am chronicling a new journey now, and I don't think I want to do it on here on YouTube because YouTube is stupid and wants to censor everybody, and I don't I don't feel like getting flagged for anything because my like right to free speech is infringes on is infringing on somebody else's feelings or something crazy or whatever. But so I'm thinking about where exactly I want to go. I have a blog, um, and I started a trailer for a podcast. I haven't done any episodes, but and then I do have an account on Rumble, which does not do the censoring thing. So because I'm very much now like my journey is related to being diagnosed on December 6th with stage 4 inflammatory breast cancer that um, because of the wonders of biopsies has spread to my bones and blood. And I want to like chronicle this journey and talk about it and talk about what I'm doing, all the different things I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of stuff. And so and I'm like, I don't know. No, I don't apologize. I'm just who I am, and that's just that. But I'm like, cause I'm like, I probably like threw this like bomb at some of y'all, and you like, let me process this for a moment, and I'm just going on and all. But anyway, uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel afraid of cancer. I think cancer is a wake up call, and it is like a symptom of other things that are going on with your body. And if you can get to the root of those things that are going on with your body that are like that have gone awry, then you can get cancer too. And it does not have to be that you have to fight fire with fire, so to speak. And what I mean by that is fight cancer with cancer causing things like chemotherapy and radiation, because those are carcinogenics. And like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to put like toxins throughout my entire body to get to like an area. And that just doesn't make sense. Oh, what's wrong, baby? My little one is crying now. So I guess that's the end of this video. Or let me just pause. Hold on. Okay. So crisis averted. um so so yeah, the a lot of practices that are used to treat things like cancer, diabetes, so many different things are just a mess. And I admit that I am not a fan of allopathic medicine because it's just dumb. It just is. It's just really dumb the way they go about things. Um and I'm learning some of like the history that's pretty controversial behind why things are the way they are, with regards to treating things. Like there's a doctor in a doctor in another place that does a different form of radiation that is kind of on the sidelines for me. Like if what I'm doing doesn't have me going in a good direction, then I do have that option. But again, I'm not interested in doing something that is a carcinogenic. That doesn't make any sense to me. But even he, with what he does, says why radiate an area the size of a bread box if the area that you're trying to get at is the size of a plum. And that too like makes a whole lot of freaking sense. Like, like it's this the system as it is just really terrible. And I just, yeah, don't want parts of that. And so, and then I have said on Facebook too one time that I've been a part of the journey of 5 different people, and who all went the route of like chemo and radiation, like standard treatments, and only one of them made it out of that alive. And the others did not die. It wasn't like the cancer that killed them. It was the treatments, you know? So um so yeah. Um and there's so much, I don't know, there's so much to it. So much to it. Like one of the things that I will talk about is the like how the biopsy is, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. At the time when I got the biopsy, I didn't want to get it. I put it off for or I changed my appointment because I had more questions and all this, because I was just like, this doesn't really make sense to do this, because if you have, I keep saying this as like a balloon, like one of those little balloons, um and when you blow them up and mess with this side of your jaws and stuff, but or the both both sides. But anyway, like you had a little balloon like that, and that's your tumor, right? And the cancer cells are encased inside of that. Well, if you poke holes in that to pull out some to test it to see that if it's cancer or not, like what do you think is gonna happen? It's gonna spread. Like that's like 1 + 1 = 2. So it's just like, and I'm finding there are other ways that are non-invasive that you can find out if you have like cancer in your body that is like taking over anyway, because everybody has cancer cells, everybody has yeast, everybody has um can't think of the other thing, but like parasites and stuff like that. And but it's when your body is overrun with those things and the pollutants and all that kind of stuff, that's when you got a problem. And we have had, oh my god, listen, it's been crazy. Like it's been like trauma town. It's like I'm so silly, but it's been like so traumatic lately. In August there's like 4 deaths in 3 weeks. And like this is gonna sound like I'm lying, but like, so it's 4 deaths in 3 weeks. And then the last death was my uncle on my mom's side. And so I went to that funeral and I saw my mom after not seeing her for 3 years. And that went fine. And then when we came back from the funeral, we had Hurricane Ida, and our basement flooded well over 5 feet. The garage flooded well over 4 feet. We lost all of our vehicles, and our entire first floor of our house was flooded about a foot. And so, yes. And then in the midst of all that, I was the one who dealt with the mold, and because there was tons of mold, and I sprayed and did all that. And there was a lot of pollutants and like a lot involved with all that. And in the midst of that, this diagnosis happened. So like we're still recovering, honestly, from the flood. And but yeah, so it's been like one thing after another, and it's just a lot. So I'm going about this naturally, if you haven't surmised that much. But I want to go through it all and like share what I'm doing, because I honestly believe that there is so many ways to go about healing from a cancer diagnosis. I'm meeting people too. I'm meeting people like online, hearing people's stories that I don't know and haven't met even online or whatever. And then actually meeting people in my real life that are and have healed from breast cancer in particular, actually, naturally. And I'm like, all right. So anything that I do, I'm following God's lead on it. I really don't care what other people want me to do, or like, or I don't I don't know if that's the right way to say that. That's okay. If it comes down to me following what people want me to do and God leading me, like if God's leading me over there and people are like, no, go that way, I'm going that way. Hands down, every time, no questions. I'm just doing it. I may go crying at times because I care about the people over here and I know that the people over here care for me and, you know, all that good, nice, fuzzy stuff. But this guy over here, God has a track record that is just unmatched. And so I'm I'm willing to follow and trust. And that's just that. And I don't apologize for that. And it just is. And so I want to share all those things. And I don't know like exactly how I want to share it because I won't always feel like doing like a video. So that's where I'm like, okay, a podcast could be good. Because I think it's important that people hear my voice. I have a lot of people trying to call me all the time and check on me, and I try to call, you know, at least some of them back because I'm like, okay, they need to hear my voice. They need to hear my voice because that can put a lot of people like at ease. Not that that's my job to put people at ease or whatever, because I'm like, listen, I'm praying. Some of them, like, listen, I'm praying for you. I can't talk to you because I understand where your head is, and I am not there, and I'm not going there. I'm not going to allow you to. I have no room for doubt here. I have no room for any of the negative like stuff that's going like trying to drag me down. Like the situation by itself can already do that. I don't need your help because you're feeling like, oh God, like no. I had one cousin, she tried to call me and I was like, yep, I can't. And she sent a message and she's like, oh my God, don't leave us. And I was like, I hadn't planned on it. She's like, are they doing everything for you they can? And I wanted so badly to be like, no, I'm just laying up under the bed just waiting it out. I'm like, what? I don't need that. I don't need that at all. Like, you know, thank God I am silly and know how to laugh and like, you know, and I hear God, you know, speaking to me and saying so many different things to me and just doing so many different things in my life. It's just like that's a video right there. Like, oh my God, or podcast, whatever. But when I figure all this out, I will let you know where I am. And because it won't likely be on YouTube. Um but I have a few of my loved ones on here from YouTube land, but that I wanted to speak to. So yeah, when I figure things out, I'll let you know. But and do a little video just saying like, hey, I'm over there now. Come over there if you want to keep up with me. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. And I don't know, just yeah. Thanks for watching as always. I love you. And I'll see or talk to you soon. No, I won't see you because I can't see you now. But I imagine